Hello everybody, welcome back. Welcome to a new video, and today it's a beautiful day. It's January, but it feels more like March, April or May. It's pleasant, it's nice and bright, we've got lots of sun and the sky's nice and blue and there's no wind at all. So here I am, I'm walking right up to South Pier. Going to get a good look at South Pier from the ground, and hopefully I'm going to be able to walk all underneath and film from the other side. We can see the big skyrider rides, whatever they're called. I've always thought that I wanted to go on them, and I still do. I mean, they're quite expensive to go on, but I still want to do it eventually. Maybe I'll think about doing it this coming season. I mean, I also want to go in the pleasure beach, but that's like super duper expensive. But I also want to go in the tower as well, but there's no way on the planet I'd be able to afford to go in the tower now, because it's so flipping expensive. When I was a kid, you paid to go in, then you could go into the aquariums, you could go in the Dawn Before Time ride. Well, I'll say when I was a kid, when my kids were little, I used to take them on the Dawn Before Time ride. We'd go in jungle gyms, we'd go in the ballroom and sit down and watch people dancing. You could do everything, but apparently now you pay to go in, and then once you're inside, you've got to flipping well pay to go everywhere else. And I'm like, wow, that's going to be like really super duper expensive. But anywho, today I'm under South Pier. Look at all the divots. I know that's the wrong word, but I don't know how else to describe them. All these little indents just around the posts. I mean, if you look at how low the sand is there, that should be the beach level. So all this extra sand on top is what the tide has just shoved in, and the tide is coming in now. Look, we can see. Oh, look, it just filled up that little hole nicely there. Look at that. Let's watch that one fill up. It's nice and empty there, but in a wave or two, that one there should fill with water. I've said that, and now it's gone right back. Look how far back it's gone, but any second now, one should come in, and we're gonna, come on, wave, don't be shy. You want to see this fill up. It's kind of a little bit nerve-wracking standing so close to the waves here, because you sort of kind of feel like you're in some kind of danger. I mean, the sea is safe if you treat it with respect. I mean, for instance, if I walked right out there and went for a swim, I would be in danger. My throat is so full. I'm so sorry. I'm sounding so croaky. Come on, yay! We're gonna, yay! There it goes. Filling up. And that's completely filled up now. That one wasn't even filled a bit ago. So I'm gonna keep my eyes behind me as well. There's one thing about when you're doing little walks like this under here, you've always got to keep your eyes behind you, because the water can come in and it can completely cut you off. I mean, for sure, if you're just under here, like the water coming in there, for instance, if that was gonna cut me off, I wouldn't be in any big danger of being washed out to sea or anything, but I'd either have to take my shoes off and get my feet wet, or just get my shoes wet to wade through. And I have done that before. My very first YouTube video is something like 2010, 2012, I don't recall. I was filming when I got cut off by the tide when I was walking with my daughter. It was just past Central Pier. We'd walked right down along the water's edge, and as we walked past Central Pier, the sea had come in completely around us and we were completely cut off. And looking back where we'd walked, we couldn't walk back where we'd walked because that way was now cut off. So we just had to wade through the sea. I mean, it wasn't dangerous or anything. It was almost knee deep though in the middle. It got round so quick, and for me, I really feel the cold, and it was absolutely freezing. Even though it was a nice warm day, the water was so cold it took my breath away. Now, I mean, I've lived in Blackpool almost all of my life, and I'm a swimming teacher, and I've also worked as a lifeguard, so I understand water and I understand how to be safe in water. But just that cold feeling, and even though the water was only up to like my calf, the top of my calf, just below my knees, I could feel it was trying to pull me over. And the thought just struck me, if you were a person who was afraid of water and a non-swimmer, and you weren't used to like seeing how it feels, or if you was a little kid and it would have come past your knees, could have been a scary situation. But that video, like, it's a bit on the cringe side, because I'm like, oh, it's so cold, I'm gonna fall, and I'm kind of whinging, and I just heard my daughter just laughing at me because it was so funny, because she just stomped through no problem. So yeah, if you decide you want to go right back in time and look at that video, just search for my videos, oldest first, and you'll see Cut Off by the Tide wading at Blackpool Beach. It's actually one of my best viewed videos as well, bizarrely. Got a lot of views that video did. Not hundreds of thousands or anything like that, or millions, but for me it was a lot. Gotta climb up here now. Hopefully I won't slip. Come on, over we go. There we go. And as promised, we're walking under the pier. Yeah, so that video was quite easy to find. There we go, look under the pier. And as promised, I want to finish this video by looking at the other side of South Pier. Just be careful. Better. So there we go. We're on the other side of I nearly said Central Pier then. We're on the other side of South Pier now. And the sea's coming in. Going to get to a good spot where I can turn around, and there we go. You can see all the lights and everything from there. So this is the moment where I'm going to finish this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I did enjoy making this one. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I shall see you all very soon in the next one. Goodbye.